Welcome to PNN. We're your guest hosts for the week. I'm Mike.
And I'm Justin.
Welcome to PNN.
This past week, a group of our own Perry students took a trip to Cincinnati and spent the night.
Hello, this is Ryan Eisenhuth reporting for PNN. This past week, several members of Perry High School's Perry Service Learning class took a trip to Cincinnati in order to be exposed to the world outside of Perry and actively help people in need.
While we were in Cincinnati, we toured a homeless shelter and we volunteered at a soup kitchen, and then we attended a leadership conference the next day, a leadership and service learning conference, as well as volunteering at an after-school care program.
Many worthwhile memories were made on this trip, which gave students the opportunity to see parts of the world they may have never seen otherwise.
My favorite part was probably working in the soup kitchen. I really liked that. It felt good because we were getting first-hand experience giving back, and a lot of the people who came through that line were actually very grateful and very happy, and it was a very positive environment. Even though some of them were struggling, they were doing the best they could, and that was really nice to see. I'd like to get more experience helping, especially in the homeless community, maybe even closer to home, near Perry.
Experiences such as this have inspired students to make a positive impact in the world around them, as well as help them to grow as people.
I grew as a person in a lot of ways. I learned that not everything is exactly the way it is here in Perry, in our safe little town. It's different in the real world, and it was different to experience that and meet some of the people that experience things different ways. We had a great time getting to know each other for those of us that went on the trip, and learning a lot about ourselves and about the way things are in different places, the way things are different from our situation.
Because of them and their experiences in Cincinnati, someone else will be better off today than they ever were before. I look forward to seeing what else the Perry Service Learning class will be doing in the future. This has been Ryan Eisenhuth, reporting for PNN.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Let's look at this video on the Giving Garden.
And you're going to start digging. You have to dig really deep to find. Well, Giving Garden is part of PSL, and it's a volunteer site where you basically grow and harvest crops like potatoes, strawberries, carrots. We have different types of potatoes. And what we do with all these crops is we donate them to the Perry Center and also the Power Packs that we send out every week. Yeah, this little baby. Oh my gosh. Hey.
I chose to do this because I thought it was a great way to give back to people. We grow a bunch of plants, we weed, make sure the weeds don't kill them, and we put them in composition bins to create good dirt, and then we put it on, and that's where we plant the plants at. And we have third graders come out and dig out the plants, and whenever they do, we put them into power packs, and we give them to people who are starving, other kids, so that they can have something to eat. And I thought it was just a great way to give back. Starting young, I think it's just a good way to kids to give back, and also learn the animals that come in, and also a good way of how to harvest, and maybe when they're older, they get to experience this and do it themselves when they're our age. Maybe if they want to do something in the garden, take over for us.
Giving Garden, it was really fun, and it taught me to give other people things they don't have.
No particular reason why, Chad.
What's your favorite? Oh,
All right, guys, on 3, we're gonna do potatoes. Here, squeeze it, everybody. Emma, give it to
Emma is.
Are you guys ready? All right, guys, on 3, let's do potatoes. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, high school.
The Perry Pirates took on the Fighting Irish. Let's check out game recap.
I've been grinding so long, been trying it for years. And I got nothing to show, just climbing this rope right here. And if there's a man upstairs, he kept bringing me rain. But I've been sending up prayers and something's changed. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. All my dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. It's good to be alive right about now. Good, 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 good to be alive right about now. Good, 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 good to be alive right about now. Hallelujah, let that bass line move, just it's good to be alive right about now. I was dead in the water, nobody wanted me. I was old news, I went cold as cold could be. But I kept throwing on cold, trying to make that fire burn. Sometimes you gotta get scars to get what you deserve. I kept moving on, and now I'm moving up. Damn, I'm feeling blessed with all this love. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. All my dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. It's good to be alive right about now. Good, 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 good to be alive right about now. Good, 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 good to be alive right about now. Hallelujah, let that bass line move, just it's good to be alive right about now. I almost cannot handle it. I could get used to this.
Waiting for the snap. He takes it. They take the handoff. Shiano looking, still looking. He's going deep. And he actually right on the touchdown! Touchdown Pirates! 29-yard touchdown. Drew Shiano to Jake Reed. Fires coming on the move. He goes through the running back. And it's a fumble. Ball's on the ground. Gurley has it. Pirate football. Here comes the band. Here comes the fans. Celebrating with the football team.
Very happy we came out with a victory. Couldn't be happier for the boys. Great night tonight.
A rough first half, but we made some adjustments right at the end of the second half or the first half, and we knew we had them. Our defense was able to stop them. It came down to our offense.
We won that dream, we won.
You played an outstanding game. That was a terrific catch.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta give credit to Drew Shiano. I told him just throw it up to where only I could catch it, and I was gonna come down with it, and that's what happened.
All I gotta say is we don't lose in Perry, brother. We don't lose in Perry.
What an amazing game. Now, time for our popcorn commercial.
Where'd you get the popcorn?
At the media center, man.
How much is it?
Only $1.
Now, let's take a look at our Halloween promo.
Are you not sure what you want to wear this year for Halloween? Are you looking for a fun Halloween event to go to? Well, you're just in luck, because you're invited to the Great Costume Bash. Thriving Threads Clothing Room, PSL, the Perry Library, and Perry Rec are hosting a night of costume shopping, crafts, and cookie decorating. This event will take place Tuesday, October 23rd from 6 to 8 in the PSL room located at Manchester West. If interested in attending, please fill out the sign-up sheet in PHS room 161 and turn it into the office.
Our Advanced Media Pro kids made some PSAs to go online. Let's have a look at those.
Hello, this is Ryan Eisenhuth reporting for PNN. This past week, there has been a spill of contaminated waste coming from the Perry Nuclear Power Plant. Due to recent budget cuts at the plant, workers have been protesting pay cuts, and safety procedures have been ignored as a result of this turmoil. Those living in the immediate vicinity around the power plant, as well as wildlife surrounding the area, have been impacted as a result of these spills. It has been recommended that anyone within a mile and a half of the plant evacuate the area immediately, and to avoid swimming in Lake Erie and the surrounding bodies of water because these areas have potentially deadly levels of nuclear radiation. More details will be coming soon. Please stay safe in the midst of this local tragedy. This has been Ryan Eisenhuth, reporting for PNN. Hold up. Everything I just told you was fake, imagined, made up for the purpose of misleading you. Fake news such as this gets millions of views on television and social media because it appeals to your emotions. Because it is labeled as news and has flashy music in the background, you automatically accept it to be true. Images like these that don't even relate to a situation are used all the time to persuade you to believe something that isn't true, push some rich person's agenda, or get you to buy something that you don't need. The whole point is be skeptical, ask questions, never believe anything unless you verify it yourself to be true.
Wow, you suck at volleyball.
You're so ugly. You couldn't play the trumpet if your life depended on it.
Dude, you good?
Yeah, I'm alright. I just don't feel too good.
It's because of the e-cig, you know?
Nah, everyone's doing it. They're not even that bad for you.
Electronic cigarettes have been on the market in the US since 2008, promoted as an alternative for smoking. E-cigs have gained wider use in the recent years, and they seem harmless enough, right? After all, they're just little boxes that produce water vapor. The issue is they contain chemicals that are addictive and bad for your body, such as propylene glycol, glycerin, and nicotine. Nicotine is a highly addictive drug that has very harmful effects on the body. This drug is a cardiovascular stimulant, meaning that it can cause worsening heart disease. The nicotine in e-cigs also attacks the user's blood vessels, causing an increased risk of heart attack. Vaping does give you a head rush, but it's not worth all those side effects that we just listed. So, next time you're at a party and somebody asks you, do you want to vape? Just think to yourself, is it really worth the risk?
It's too far.
Stop right there. Did you know that the average person generates over 4 pounds of waste every day? Added up, that's about 1.5 tons of waste per year, and on average 120 tons per lifetime. To put that into better perspective, that's about enough waste to make up an adult blue whale, the largest living creature on planet Earth. If we were to recycle, however, we would get rid of approximately 34% of this waste, all in all making our Earth a better place. So next time, consider recycling, for your sake and everybody else's.
Open the door, you little brat. Let me in.
Do you know you're in my lane?
No, not at all.
Are you not paying attention? Are you texting?
I was just checking in with my mom to tell her where I was at. She was worried.
It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention.
I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no time. There's no way I'm gonna look up.
You have to pay attention.
It was supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
When it comes to eating habits, most people aren't very cautious about what they put in their bodies. Just because it tastes good doesn't mean it's the healthiest for you.
Let's take a few moments and discuss some healthy eating options.
Fruits are a great substitute for candy and sweets because of the natural carbohydrates.
Also try to stay away from fried foods such as French fries, mozzarella sticks, fried chicken, and other similar foods because of the high concentration of grease and fat.
Make sure to remember that there is a big difference between good carbs and bad carbs. Good carbs are generally more natural and therefore more healthy for you. Good carbs also generally consist of whole grains, vegetables, legumes, and fruits. Bad carbs can commonly be detrimental to your health because they are modified in a way to appeal to buyers.
Some risks to eating unhealthy are obesity, tooth decay, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, and stroke, type 2 diabetes, some cancers, depression, and eating disorders.
Eating healthy is easier than you think. Some things you can do to eat healthier are plan healthy meals and cook them with friends and family, and aim for eating 2 servings of fruit and 5 servings of vegetables per day.
Don't worry, you can still eat your favorite foods, but try to only eat them in moderation. Portion control is also very important in a healthy diet, and you want to avoid overeating because of all the calories in large portions of food. Overall, it is really important that you enjoy what you eat.
And don't forget to drink water.
Thanks for watching, Perry.
Go Pirates!